Yeah, hello guys. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Football Fan Zone with your boy Timba Banks. And guys, on this morning show, we are going to be doing a kind of reaction video to the games that was played over the weekend. We'll be talking about those games, and also we're talking about the latest development in transfer rumors, the possibility of them happening and the possibility of them not happening. Let's get into the show together, guys. I don't just know why. It just seems my stream today is just annoying me, man. It's pissing me the hell off. Honestly, I don't know what to call this anymore. I don't know what to call this man. But anyway, we're going to do it anyway. Like I said, first of all, I want to take a look into the um, article that Mark sent me. Sometimes I just don't understand the obsession about or the obsession with United. They were confident that he will not do wonders at Chelsea, and that was why they sold him for the amount of money he was sold for. That's what you call bullshit, man, guys. You know, that's what you call rubbish. It's crap. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, that is what you call bullshit. Because what are you guys expecting them to say in the first place? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, we made a very big mistake for selling Sancho to Chelsea for that amount of money. So basically now, you guys took, like, out of every game Sancho have played for Chelsea, you guys waited until he plays against Liverpool to be able to take a dig at a player. Does it even make sense to you guys? Honestly, does it even make sense to you guys? And you will get your fan base. They will also be there chanting, praising. They're praising crap. Praising crap. And I've seen people going, like, the fact that people sent it to me just makes me wonder, like how much do you have to go against a player? How about just look at it this way, like, bro, the guy left, he left. Let's move on. Move on. Why do you still have to have a grudges against a player? He did not work out at United. He went to Dortmund. He played well, extremely well. Came back to United. Your manager does not rate him. He let him go to Chelsea. He has been balling ever since at Chelsea. So you have to wait for a player to have a bad game. And in my own opinion, I don't really think he has a bad game against Liverpool. I did not even think he had a bad game because Chelsea should have gotten a penalty they never got in the first place. Chelsea played way better than Liverpool in that match. Yes, Liverpool won the game, of which that is what at the end of the day that matters the most. The team that gets the 3 points matters. But let us not act as if Chelsea were dropping stinkers, man. Everybody played very well. Chelsea played really well. And this is why I don't understand, like, what is this agenda against this dude? The guy have left United. How about you guys just move on with life? Move on with life. Because for me, it doesn't make any sense whereby you are holding grudges against Sancho. And for that article that was put up there, that was a stupid article. It's stupid. And if these guys, Dan Ashworth and Omar Barada, believes this nonsense they've put up, then you guys, man, you are in for it because you have people, the player and the team. I'll say it for what it takes. And that is honest. I'll say it for what it is. Sancho have been playing well at Chelsea. Playing well, dropping it consistently. Not like what we have in United. United don't. There's no player at United that drop performances consistently. The only player you can make mention of would be who? The players you could make mention of would be the likes of Ericsson, the likes of Johnny Evans. Which other player at United drops performances consistently? Because they don't have any. They don't have any. So for me, it doesn't make any sense whereby you guys go in there, you go and watch Sancho. You're not watching it because you want to just see what it does at Chelsea. You're watching it because of your agenda. That is crazy, man. Honestly, it's crazy. It's honestly crazy. But moving on, guys. We saw Chelsea versus Liverpool yet again. I wanted to say something about the officiating because it is the same crap I've been saying for a very long time, whereby you get to see referee officiating crap and not doing what they're supposed to do in games. In that match, Chelsea should have gotten a penalty first in that game. Chelsea should have gotten a penalty first in that game. I do not understand what explanation with the P and Adebayo does not get sent off for doing the same exact thing William Saliba did. How? Does it even make sense to you guys? Because it does not make any sense to me. But yet again, it's still the same, the same thing I talk about, the same inconsistency of what we see in officiating. And this is killing this league. It is. Because for me, the way Chelsea were playing yesterday, let's take, for example, Chelsea went ahead, got the penalty and they went ahead. What would have happened in that game? Because Chelsea, for me, were the better team before and after Liverpool scored. So for Chelsea fans, I think you can actually sit down and say, yes, we can see what this manager is all about. We can see what he's building. But United, I'm sure you guys can't say the same thing. You can't. You can't. And your hatred will not make you see it. Some of these people that goes around talking about players don't even get to watch these games of this team. I watched Chelsea game yesterday. The fact that I knew so many people did not watch that Chelsea match, and that's why they were going in on Sancho. Because of their stupid article that did not come from a reliable source. But because it suits the agenda of what they want, they'll go with it. And it doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't. What I will say is this, man. Manchester United fans, they are the new Arsenal fan. Come on, man. It's crazy. If you still believe this guy is the one, then I don't know what you guys are Arsenal fans are on. But what I will say is United are also going in that same dimension. United are going in that same dimension. So, back to what I was saying, the officiating over the weekend was crap. Because William Saliba got a red card, and I believe that I honestly know, I knew and believed that was a red card. Adebayo on what's his name, Curtis Jones, was also a red card, but the ref did not give that as a red card. Maybe he was making up for the blunder he made, not giving that as a pen, because I don't understand how VAR didn't even check it, and VAR didn't check the Adebayo as well. So maybe they were cancelling out the errors or blunders they made. But coming to the result that shocked me, it not really shocked me because I said it, was that Arsenal lost. And for me, I said it before the game that Arsenal were going to lose the match. And I was not saying Arsenal were going to lose the match because not that because I believe they are not good enough. No. I just believe that Arsenal were playing a game against without a player like Martin Odegaard. Where was the creativity going to come from? You played Thomas Partey. You played, what's his name? Thomas Partey. He played Declan Rice. And who else? Let me just check very, very quick, guys. I want to be sure. Where you play in that midfield. And you expect to win a game against a Bournemouth side, whereby Bournemouth, they've lost games. And like Bournemouth, they've got a proper manager, man. They've got a good manager. They've got a good manager. For me, in my own opinion, Iraola is a good man. And I honestly believe that guy will leave Bournemouth very soon to go for a better job. I honestly believe so. So Arsenal were playing in the midfield. They were playing he played Merino. You played Merino, you played Thomas Partey and Declan Rice. Now, this is something I don't really understand, man, because coaches just signed players without even, sometimes taking a deep look at them, at their career and everything. Because for me, I know for a fact that Kai Havertz can play as a 10. I know he's going to take out Raheem Sterling to bring on who? He brought in with Kivio. He brought in Kivio. Does that even make any sense? Because for me, I thought the person that was supposed to go out there was probably take out Kai Havertz. Or because right now, you guys are going to we want to lock the shop. Though I've seen people win with 10 men down. Liverpool did it, Chelsea did it. Chelsea did it twice. And Chelsea did it against Barcelona in the Champions League quarterfinal. So we should not act as if you went and a man down, you don't know what to do anymore. You can actually bring in players like what I was expecting this guy to do with the sort of player they have. You can decide to take one of your CDM out if you still have the belief that you can win the game. Take out one of your CDM or take out Kai Havertz and bring in Martinelli. Because at this point in time now, it's all about probably counter-attacking football. And you have the likes of Martinelli, who is fast. You've got Raheem Sterling, who is fast. And man decides to take Raheem Sterling to bring in Kivio. He brings in Kivio. And the Kivio he brought on, he took him out after many minutes. It is a disgrace. That bench Arsenal has, honestly, if they are going to depend on Arteta and that bench, man, they are not going to win anything in the next how many years, man. Those guys on the bench are not even good enough. Do I blame them? No, I don't blame them. I don't. You blame Arteta and Edu, whereby you are popping in, like, how do you even explain that you have spent close to 700 million pounds or 800 million pounds on that Arsenal team and you cannot even boast of a good bench? Yet people want to take a dig at Chelsea that have spent over £1 billion, and when you look at the bench, you can still see good players on the bench. Does it even make sense to you? Sometimes, do you guys do this thing just because you want to take a banter as a team or something? I don't really know. I don't know. But what I'm saying is this. Arteta, Edu, and the board of Arsenal fans are not really doing well. The fact that, because you don't win the league with just your first 11. You don't win the league with your first 11. Sometimes you still need players to come off the bench to do a job. Like in Chelsea, if Chelsea had the situation Arsenal had, they still have people on the bench that can come in and go in and play. But even asking about if Arsenal are title contenders, they should be asking, will Arsenal even get top 4? Because they are playing Liverpool next without Saliba. And we all know Saliba is the main guy in Arsenal, man. Yes, Gabriel Migueles is a good player, no doubt. but you will not put him in that category of who? Of Saliba. And that's a fact. But that is my opinion, though. That is what I think. That is what I believe. You are entitled to believe what you want. But I will say Arsenal fans are not winning the Premiership anytime soon because they don't have the squad depth to do it. To win a Premiership, you need squad depth to do that job, and Arsenal don't have it. That's the fact. Now, moving on, guys. I want to just touch on some facts, man. This guy, Boniface, it's a good thing whereby he was in a car accident, and thank God, man, he came out fine. Nothing happened to him, and everything. You know. It's a good thing. I don't think Araujo will leave Barcelona. You know, maybe, just maybe, there's a point in time whereby he was going to leave, but at this point in time, the way Barcelona are playing at this time, I don't think he will leave. I don't think he will leave, honestly. So for me, that is just crap. And even though he's going to leave, I don't even think Manchester United can now be moved. Like this, like one thing about this United fan base is that they believe they are. These guys, you guys are broke, man. You're broke. You don't have money. You don't have the money to buy players. How much do you think they will sell this guy to United? How much do you think Enrico will leave for? You think he will leave for peanuts? Moving on, Porto striker Samu Omorodion, who was wanted by Chelsea in the summer, is now on the radars of Manchester City, Liverpool, and Paris Saint-Germain. Very funny. Very funny, eh? That's a very funny one. So, if Manchester City are looking into the player, what happened to Haaland then? What happens to Haaland? Because it does not make any sense to me. Or are they trying to get Samuel Morodion? That is bullshit, man. Another bullshit. So, Messi is pushing for Barcelona winger to join him at Inter Miami, Asofati. That's another rubbish, man, because I don't think Asofati he played yesterday, had a good game. So Messi wants to hint somebody's career like that. Just because he's playing there, they are manipulating things for him to, succeed there. And yet again, I'm not hearing anybody say anything about the fact that Inter Miami, all of a sudden, they have qualified. They have qualified for the Club World Cup. I think that one, I'm going to do it in another video. Inter Miami, all of a sudden, have qualified for the FIFA World Club Cup. Because I thought this was going to be about your pedigree, your legacy of what you have become, you used to be in the cups like Champions League. All of a sudden, I don't even think Manchester United are in the Club World Cup yet. The entire Miami are in the Club World Cup. It's not madness. So if you don't believe football is being rigged for this guy, then that's your proof. Then it says here, if Xabi Alonso is chosen as Manchester City replacement for a manager, Pep Guardiola, he will urge the citizens to sign Barcelona. No, I don't think it's possible. Then it says here, Real Madrid have joined the race to sign Atletico being Nico Williams, although a deal for Barcelona target would be possible if the current forwards were to leave. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. In what do you guys think that if you want to get? You have the likes of Rodrigo, you have the likes of Vinicius Junior, you have the likes of Mbappe. So how would you believe they will go for this guy? There's no truth in this article. Mo Salah wants a massive new Liverpool contract to extend the stay at Anfield until 2027. So they have to pay good money, good salary to make him stay. And former Manchester United captain Harry Maguire is waiting for Eric Ten Hag to be sacked before making decision over whether to leave the club. Well, this is what you call bullshit as well, because I don't understand, man. It's what you call bullshit. because I don't think, even though if Ten Hag is sacked, he still have the chance to stay in the club. So this is what you call crap. This is another crap right here. But moving on, AC Milan have declared their interest in resigning Newcastle midfielder Sandro Tonali, whose 64 million euros departure has upset many inside the Serie A club. Man, they're not getting him. It's as simple as that. They're not getting him. They just crap here, man. All these transfer rumors are just bullshit, man. Basically, they don't have anything to say, man. So, moving on from that, man. But yet again, Mason Greenwood, and it says here that Mason Greenwood wants to meet with Thomas Tuchel to discuss his England future, and we not wait to play for Jamaica instead if he is denied entry as 2026 World Cup ambition are reviewed. One thing, if he wants to go play for Jamaica, he must just make the decision up in time, because for me, I don't see it happening. You know, I don't see it. I don't see him playing for England national team. So he said he wants to meet with Tuchel to discuss that possibility, of which I don't know. I don't see it. But yet, that is my opinion. I don't know if maybe FA would want to change their mind, or what's his name? Tuchel might also wants to look into bringing him into the national team. But if England are the England I know, and they have the same FA I know, Mason Greenwood should just, already go. He's doing well, no doubt. He's playing really, really well. He's playing. I don't think that you can compare him to any front line England has right now. He's way better than anything England has up front. But I don't see it happening, honestly. I don't. That's the honest truth, man. That's my opinion, though. Now it says here, if I'm going to be honest, whatever the referee did, that was the right call. Because we all know, if you have watched football enough, then you should know that blood with a player, with a player with the blood on the pitch is not allowed. You should know. And that is what happened on that game. He was injured, came out, they patched it up, and came out the third time, they scored. And beside, guys, let us not act as if that is the reason why they lost the goal. Brentford scored a goal. Because it's not an excuse. Just because a player was out does not give you guys the excuse to go and conceive a goal. Come on, man. You guys did not mark your man properly. You didn't mark the man properly. So for me, I don't understand what people are all about going about all this nonsense. But fans will be fans, and managers will be managers. Though I believe he did that out of frustration, though. But that's what it is, guys. One thing I want to say about Chelsea is this, man. Honestly. Now, this is what Jimmy Carragher pinpoints the one scared player Chelsea must ditch to fight for the Premier League title, and urge them to spend to replace him. And I agree. You know what is that? I've been saying it for a very long time. Chelsea does not have a goalkeeper. Go spend the money for me. Give this guy a chance. What's his name? Jadon. And see if he's ready to take up on the challenge. Because the only thing Chelsea are lacking right now, is a good goalkeeper. Yes, the defense line is also shaky, but Chelsea lacks a good goalkeeper at this point in time. So they need to go out there and get a proper goalkeeper who you can trust, does not make mistake here and there. And that's it, in my own opinion, though. Now, looking for Gary Neville starts new Manchester United ambassador role just days after Silas Ferguson was brutally axed from 2.6 position by Sir Jim Ratcliffe in the cutting cost measure. Sorry, in the cost cutting measure. So basically, what's his name? I'll stick to everyone on the chat, man. Before I end the stream, what else have I not touched on? No, I think I will be back for that a little later. I'll be doing a kind of like a quick review for the Barcelona game because Barcelona, man, they're moving in another dimension. Those guys are causing me headache, guys. They're giving me stress, guys. Barcelona. But one thing I'll say is that if you're a Barcelona fan out there, guys, man, man, you guys be happy that you sacked Xavi. Because Xavi, his intention was to take you guys to relegation. Honestly. So you guys should be happy you got rid of Xavi. And that is what proper club do. That is what top club do. That is what a club that wants to win does. Big up to everybody in the chat, man. Big up to you, Omo. Big up to you, Omo. I cite you, man. Big up to you, Omo. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Do have a lovely day ahead, man.